We are the men of Texaco. We wear the Texaco star. We like to think of...
Hi everyone. Welcome back to Grandpa Mark's Hobbies and build update number 3 of our MRC Texaco Station. I have a lot of planned stuff done. I know which direction I'm going now. Not a lot to show inside the kit, but there's enough to bring a video on. Plus I have 4 boxes of, or 4 kits, really 5 kits over here that I want to show you. I'm not going to do unboxings of them on this video, but I want to show you what I have and that's all going to go in here. So let's start off. Jake's going nuts here. He wants to show you the new wall. So I did build the wall in here. We had this one last update, and that's where all the electronics are going to go. Well, I started looking at things, and if I didn't build this wall here, then this office really wouldn't be an office. It would have just been open to the rest of the shop. So I built a wall here. I even added a little bit of door frame around the door. You can see that Lee and Wayne just picked up the door. It still needs to be painted and the doorknob put in, but that's where we go here. I wasn't gonna do this. I was kind of him-hawing around about this wall, because if you look, this whole section here, you got like a 3-inch by 3-inch section that is gone. You can't really see it when you look this way, but I reminded myself, this panel's coming off, you know, this is separate. It comes right out. And then I'm planning on doing pictures in here. So let me pause real quick. I'm gonna swing the camera around and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so with the camera down here where I'm gonna be taking pictures in the side, you can see back there very well. So what I think I'm gonna do back there is I think that this area right here is going to be my welding area. I'll have the compressor right here. We'll put a weld booth in here. I had showed you that screen. That way I can put the screen in here and have him to where he's welding. And then even when the wall's up, it'll look good. But the walls are coming out really well. This one I'm very happy with. This, I am gonna glue in all of this, and I didn't do a straight 90 here, and there's a reason for that. One, I don't measure very well. No, seriously. This fits in a groove. Oh, geez, TJ. Knocked you down, sorry about that. This fits into a groove that runs down here. And you can see this is bowed pretty good. When I pull this in place, I got like an 1/8 of an inch gap here that I'll be able to straighten this wall up, and then that'll stiffen it too. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to leave this to be where it comes back and then over, so I can put a piece of this in there, and I can glue that son of a gun down solid, this piece. I'll put one behind it, and that way, if I ever want to, I can just take this piece out, and I'll have this lock piece right in here. Ah, good catch, Zach. But I got 2 of these made, just one on either side, and that way, this will fit in, it'll look like trim work, it'll do very well. And then, if I do decide to glue it, because this is going to be glued in solid and I'll be able to access from outside. But if I do decide to glue this, what that'll do is that'll just sturdy up this whole frame. And it'll give me a place to set a roof down if I ever want to put a roof on this thing for like outside shots, you know, out here and over on the side. I can put a roof down on this with lights going into it and be able to light this up from the inside roof instead of having it just the fluorescent light from above. So I think all in all, that's going to be good. What I'll do with the roof is I'll make it to where I have 2 contacts here. And when the roof sits down, it'll make contact here and it'll light the lights in the ceiling. And then when I take it off, there won't be any wires visible anywhere. All the wires will just be on the underside of the roof, and I'll run those in conduit too, so even that looks right. I'm not going to do HVAC. I thought about it. It was a really cool idea, but just adding a little too much to it. So I have a hard enough time scratch building a dang door. But anyhow, let me pause the video here, and then I want to flip it up, and I want to show you these 5 kits with all the parts and everything that's going to go back into this. So it's going to be really cool. I'll bring it right back. Okay, first thing I want to show you is something that was sent to me by Steve I. He said I needed this, the shop needed it, and he was right. He sent me, there's 4 cases of Coke and a Coke machine with the Coke machine decals and the decals for the cases. So what I'll do with this is I will paint these bottles with Tamiya's X19 smoke, and I think that will give us a really cool pop look. Like there's pop in them. But what I'll do is, I'll do two cases of them full, 1 case empty, and then 1 case that has a couple of them taken out. Because back when I was working at the motel, and we're bringing that back up again, one of our jobs was to fill up the Coke machine. So that was a whole lot of fun, and it seemed like every day we'd fill that thing up just before lunch. And that way we always had something nice and cold to drink for lunch too. They only charged us $0.25 or something like that for a pop too, so it was really good, or a dime I think it might have been back then. But the decals are here for that. We'll have to paint this, the wood grain, which we have that really cool video pinned to the Grandpa Mark's Hobbies Facebook page that shows you how to make wood grain look like wood grain. So I'm excited to get into that. The other thing, you notice I can't leave well enough alone, right? So I cut this off, and I took a piece of plexiglass and I cut it and just kept sanding it with the Dremel until it fit in here. So that'll fit in there perfect. This will go down on that. I will have a hole drilled in the back or in the side maybe, just so I can put it all the way tight against the wall and have a wire coming out. And we're gonna put 1 or 2 LEDs inside here, and when the Coke decal goes on this, you'll be able to see right through it. You can't really see it here because of the paper, but when it's on the clear glass, you'll be able to see that all lit up. And then the buttons will be lit up too. I'll probably put 2 LEDs up top and 1 across the bottom here, or 2 across the bottom and 1 up top, just to get all that even. That'll be down the road. And what I'll do is all this is going to be powered by USB charger. So it'll be like a 5.4 volts or 5.5 volts, whatever USB is, on the LEDs. So resistors and everything, and it'll all be controlled by the Arduino. So I can make it brighter or darker depending on what I want to do. But here's the Coke machine, and man, I'm telling you, this is going to be so cool. But I had to get the glass in there. I had to light it. But there's that. Thank you, Steve. It's going to be awesome. Now let's move over. JC sent me these garage tools when I got to Texaco Station. He gave me these too. And there's 2 kits of them. And we'll start with the first kit here. This is the old Fujimi, I guess it would be, garage tool kit. This is GT2-1000. And it comes with just about everything you need. There's some duplicates, but some stuff that really is going to be awesome in here. There's the oxygen acetylene tank, a nice set of shelves. You can't have too many shelves. 2 crates, a heater, a welder, a workbench, a desk and chair, a wire thing where you wrap your wire up on it, fire extinguisher, a bunch of hand tools, and a couple of gas cans, battery can, a bucket for water and stuff like that for the welder, and a floor jack. So this is going to be awesome. Now, this is the first kit, and these kits are still in the bag. I am going to do unboxing videos on all these. I'll probably film them right after, because I'm not going to be putting any videos out this week on the Texaco Station, or really anything. So maybe I'll work these in throughout the week. Here's another one with another rollaway. We'll open this up. This is also a Fujimi kit. This one is kit number 28. And again, it's all in the plastic bags, but it comes loaded. This thing has another workbench, another welder, some floor jacks, oil cans, a compressor, an oil recovery system, refrigerant for those hot rods that got the air conditioning, a parts washer. I'm telling you, Zach Chandler and TJ are gonna love that. It's got a parts roller. It's even got a shop vac in it. So this thing's pretty loaded. I mean, it's got just about everything we need. So let's move that out of the way, and we're gonna dig up the next one. This is a Tamiya set, and it's the Rally Mechanics set. So you got 5 guys plus 4 guys and 1 in charge, and a bunch of other tools or other things to go with it. You got ramps, you got an impact wrench for doing the tires, a socket set, a box, bunch of other tools. So this thing comes pretty loaded, and it's really nice. So we're gonna have a whole bunch. Let me pop the top on this. These have been opened. I mean, he gave them to me. He's had them open. He's never built them. But it comes loaded with people and tools. So we got all kinds of stuff we're gonna be going with here. This is gonna be really nice. And man, I'll tell you what, I can't tell you how much I appreciate all the help I'm getting with this and all the stuff that we're getting to add to it. Now here's another set. This is also a Fujimi set. This has got 4 guys to go with it. We got 1 sitting down. We got 1 on a roller going underneath. We got the guy working in the toolbox, and another tire changer. So Zach doesn't have to do all the tank tires by himself. There's gonna be 3 guys working tires. I'll be able to run this thing 24/7. But I mean, we got people galore right now. So these will be fun, and I will do videos on how I paint these guys. And what I'll probably do is I'll probably do a GoPro video where I actually do go through the process of painting. I'll paint 1 guy, but I'll be painting a lot of them all at the same time. But I'll show you all how I do that. But there we go. There's 5 additions to all the stuff that comes with the toolkit, or the garage. But for right now, I think I've held you up enough. I will let you go. You all have a great week, and I will see you next week. Thanks for watching.